This video is sponsored by Monthly Knife Club. You can go to monthlyKnifeClub.com. There will be a link in the description. They send you a different knife every single month, and this one here is a really cool tactical style knife. It's from Bear Edge, which was built in the USA. It's a really good design, super sharp, and I highly recommend it. I always need a knife to cut open packages that I get from eBay or whatever, so if you guys are interested, definitely check the links in the description. They have really quality stuff, and they seem to be pretty easy to work with. So by clicking the link in the description, you're helping support the channel, so I greatly appreciate it. Let's get started. What's going on, everybody? So in the previous video, took this to the dyno. Made 300 horsepower with boost leaks that we had no idea about. So the first one is here. You can see how pressurized this hose is. That's because the head gasket is allowing boost to slip into the cooling system and pressurize the cooling system. So you can see it sprayed coolant all over the place. We did not know, we didn't have someone in the engine bay watching that to make sure there's no problems, but that's only one of them. The other boost leak was right here, which I'll put a little video clip of this one. As you can see, it was boost leaking, so I took the top hat off and JB welded it, and it didn't help. It ended up fully breaking. So, need a new blow-off valve top hat, but I'm probably just going to get a whole new blow-off valve altogether. This is a 2-bolt, which they only have certain styles for 2-bolts. They all look the same. I can't afford a $300 Goretti one, so I'm probably just going to have to cheap out again and put another cheap one on and hope it doesn't do the same thing. But eventually I want to cut this off and get a V-band tile blow-off valve because they're really good. Or maybe an HKS with a the little kind that has the little C-clips that go in there. But yeah, so that's a huge boost leak right there. I mean, it doesn't look big, but it boost leaks enough. Because we were at 30 pounds of boost and then it dropped down. So it'd spike up and then you'd see it just back off, and we couldn't figure out why. But so there's a boost leak coming through the head gasket. If you daily drive it normal, it doesn't boost leak because you're not hitting boost. But this is a Felpro head gasket from O'Reilly's. They're rated for right around 30 psi. So as soon as we hit 30, had some issues. The ARP head studs weren't head lifting or anything, weren't having any issues with the head lift. It's just the head gasket can't handle it. So we're gonna go with a Cometic head gasket. I was gonna go with JE Pro Seal, but I am super broke, and the Cometic head gaskets work really well. Tons of good reviews. So when we do go to take the cylinder head off, I will show you the damage on the head gasket. There won't be any physical damage, like, you know, like holes in it. At least I hope not. There will be black, most likely, that comes out from the sides. You'll see where it was leaking the compression. I've had head lift before, so I know kind of what it's going to look like. So we need a new blow-off valve, most definitely, and a new head gasket. Everything else seems to be doing perfectly fine. Check the oil, there's no metal shavings in it. Everything's running smoothly. Transmission making a little chatter, but when you're driving it, it doesn't make any noise, so it's just like an idle chatter. But brand new stage 4 racing clutch, 8-pound flywheel, and a brand new throwout bearing. So I got the exhaust back on it, so it's quieter now, but I will eventually be on this channel doing a electronic dump. So you hit the button and then it runs open down pipe pretty much. Hit the button and you got full exhaust again. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So you definitely have to stay tuned for that, 'cause it's gonna be awesome. A lot of you guys really like the way this car sounds, so I'm gonna go ahead and start it and let you hear the chop chop sound. I think it sounds absolutely incredible. Huge shout out again to Michael. He's really good. Link will be in the description for his Facebook if you guys want to get a remote tune done or a dyno tune. He does both of those remotely from Kansas. He did mine from Kansas, so he definitely knows his stuff. So if you guys are serious, definitely message him and get a price quote. As you've seen, he made 300 out of this all the way from Kansas. Our first dyno pool I made 164, and on this last one was 300. So definitely knows his stuff. Really good guy. So definitely check the link in the description. But as you can hear, it's definitely running really smooth. Another shout out to Bestline Racing. You guys are awesome. we got more stuff coming out with that real soon, so sit tight. We are definitely going to be doing some testing and going over more with the bestline. That stuff's an incredible product, guys. I'm really happy with the way this car's turned out so far. I still have some work to do. Plan on doing a Y8 head. Now, I was just going to keep the Y7, but we're now running into some flow restriction, so I want to get a bigger cam. And putting a bigger cam in will cause a lot more rocker damage than, say, a stock cam. Stock cam, the damage is very minimal and it won't even affect me. But a big cam locked in, it would cause a lot of problems. So that's a good time to actually have a Y8 or a Z6 head. The reason I'm going with a Y8 is my compression right now currently is 8 to 37 to 1. So I did a ZealWorks calculator to verify this. If I did a 2-layer steel Y8 OEM head gasket, it would actually bump the compression up, but then we got reliability issues with a stock head gasket. So the reason I'm going with the Y8 is the quench zone, which is where your valves are all sitting. It's narrower, so it bumps your compression up. If I threw a Z6 in, I would drop into the 7 for one area with my compression, which means I'd have to add more boost to make relatively the same amount of power as if I had just a Y8 on a little bit lower boost. So I'll be doing a Y8 head. We won't be locking it in, but I will keep this one. I'm thinking about doing an all-motor high compression build eventually in the future. Might not put it in this car, might do something else, who knows, maybe his. Either way, we got a lot of stuff planned for the future. I got to get a Skunk 2 for a reasonable price. So yeah, right now we're limited on funds, so just keep hitting the like button, dropping comments on my videos. It helps tremendously. It helps me get some more revenue so I can afford to do more things. And definitely check out all my other videos from the build-up process to its current condition. A lot of people are sending me messages and asking me questions, and I'm just like, guys, you know it helps support the channel if you watch the videos where I explain this already, right? I'm not trying to come off as rude, it's just I already did these videos and spent many hours editing them just so you guys could watch it, and I didn't think they were explained too badly, so I don't know, but I gotta drain the oil, and we're gonna be putting some 20W50 Bestline racing oil. Right now, the only people that has it is NASCAR and one other person, so it'll be really cool that this will be getting some Bestline race oil that NASCAR uses. I'm really happy and excited to hear how that all goes, so definitely stay tuned. If you're new here, definitely hit the like button, definitely subscribe to the channel, and definitely go through all my other videos because I have way more stuff. I didn't want to make this too long. Oh, sorry guys, ADHD moment. See how it's leaned out? That's how we got this thing to sound so cool. It doesn't affect anything when you're at an idle. It'll just run like this, but if we got that around 14.7, 15.2, maybe even in the 13s, it'll smooth out so smooth that you wouldn't even tell VTEC's locked in. But check out some more of my videos. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, God bless, stay safe,